All right, Kelce, we both climbed Mount Kilimanjaro.
We did.
We both went to Cincinnati. We both switched positions. We both grew up in, blue-collar Midwestern towns. We both made Philadelphia home. But we've also both been nominated for the Walter Payton Man of the Year award. So what does that award mean to you, being nominated by the Eagles organization?
That's a good question. I think, it's good, obviously, to know that other people think that I've been a good human being and done things the right way and give back to the community and been a good teammate and a good representative of the NFL. You just try and be the best person you can be, help out when you can, care about other people.
Yeah, that answer makes a lot of sense. I think people do think you care, and I think you do genuinely care. And I think that's a good segue. How about we see from a couple people who you have infected their life and the impact you've made.
All right.
Let me introduce you first to a season ticket holder and an adopted son of Philadelphia, similar to you, Steve Brown. Come on, Steve.
Hey.
How you doing? Good to see you.
Hey, Connor.
Steve.
Jason.
How's it going?
Pretty good. Good to meet you.
Thanks for coming. Great to meet you.
So we have a bit in common, me and you.
Okay.
Strange, not the accent. That's not. But I've been a fan for 32 years. My first Eagles game was 1989 in London, and it was a game against the Cleveland Browns. My first game at the Link was 2009.
Okay.
And I fell in love with it.
Okay.
It was fantastic, and I decided, you know what? I love this team. I love the city. I'm gonna become a season ticket member somehow. And a lot of work later, got my visa. I moved here. And my first year as a season ticket member was 2017.
It's a good year.
Picked a good one.
Yeah.
So firstly, thank you for playing your part in bringing the Lombardi Trophy to Philly. And secondly, thank you for the speech. It was as Philly as Kevin Hart eating a cheesesteak on July 4th. I mean, it was perfect. If an Eagles fan of 20, 30 years have got up there to make that speech, we'd have said the same thing. All those people who criticised and insulted our team, you took their words and you threw it back in their faces. It's everything we wanted to say. And for a guy coming in from Ohio who's obviously connected with the city, understands what we're about, you obviously understood what the fans have been through and what the Eagles mean to us. And you connected with us in such a way, it was terrific. So we're both adopted Philadelphians, so we can definitely say we're from Philly, no one likes us, and we don't care. Go Birds.
Steve, thank you very much.
Thank you. Good
Pleasure to meet you, yeah.
Next, Kelce, we have a mother whose son you've helped through your Eagles autism work. Yep.
Awesome.
Amanda Radcliffe.
Hey, Amanda.
How are you? Well, he's not going to remember me.
Good to see you again.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
For
It's
you.
an honor, yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, Jason hasn't just helped our son. Jason's helped an entire community with their sons and daughters. I have the honor to be here to represent so many families in Philadelphia. I think the statistic is that there's over 70,000 people with autism in the greater Philadelphia area. And I think that would just about fill Lincoln Financial Field. And I think that you probably have touched every single one of those families with all the things that you do for the foundation, Jason. Thank you so much.
Oh, no, it's been my pleasure. I mean, as you know, my wife been really dedicated to the autism awareness and everything, even before the Eagles Autism Challenge and Charitable Foundation started. But it's been an honor to be able to help in any way I can, and to know that I've affected families and we've had a positive impact on families and people with autism. It's awesome. So thank you.
Well, it's very generous of you. And for families like ours, you know, we always thought our son would play football, and he never did. And we get to have that joy through you. And then for you to take time out of your personal life and from your young family to spend with families like ours, it just means so much, and we really appreciate it. And I say that on behalf of all the families that you've touched and helped.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I agree. Thank you, Amanda.
Congratulations.
No, thank
really
you.
happy
Great
for
to see you again, yeah.
Couple more here. This guy you know very well, a fellow Bearcat and Eagle, and a man you brought the first Super Bowl in Eagles history here with, Mr. Brent CELEK.
There he is.
Yeah.
Look at this. Good to see you, bro. Look at this.
Kelce.
Buddy. Oh, thank you. Love you, man.
Congratulations, buddy. Man of the year. It's great, dude.
Yeah.
I never thought that, well, all three of us would be sitting here, you know, after our time in Cincinnati. I remember the first time I really met you.
Do you remember?
Was long snapping.
I don't know if you remembered that. I remembered it because I was a freshman, but.
Dude, that's like one of the few memories that I truly remember. We're long snapping and you had those Chuck Bednarik arm sleeves on with the pads, but the pads went all the way down to your knuckles and I was like, dude, come on. Dude, this is like 2006.
All the linebackers called me Dick Buckets that year.
I didn't really know you too much then, but being able to play with you for a long time, I mean, to me, you're the ultimate leader. And the reason I say that is you just make the people around you so much better. Whether that's on the field, you know, making sure that you see every single look and making sure that the offensive line, the tight ends, everybody is tied in and we're doing everything the exact right way. Or off the field, just being a great friend that I could talk to. And I thank you, bro, because I feel like you made me a better person. And you are more than deserving of this honor, and I hope you win it. And I know you'll have an amazing speech when you do win. So.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. No, that means a lot.
Friends for life, dude.
Brothers
for life.
That's right.
Love you, man. Keep it short and sweet.
There we go.
Good job.
All right. Last one. A wife, a mother, and someone who knows some of the best and worst of you, the most important person, your beautiful wife, KYLIE.
She definitely knows the good and the bad.
Hi.
Hi.
Good to see you.
You too. Hi.
Do I?
Yeah. Okay. So I just wanted to come in and tell you about the first time that you met Tim.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying not to.
If you cry, I'll start crying too, so I'm ready.
I know that you were there and you experienced it and you've heard me tell this story a number of times, but Tim was always, he enjoys meeting people at his own pace. And when you came in the house, my expectation was that he would maybe give you a hello and then go in the kitchen, make a ton of noise so you knew he was in there. But he followed suit when you sat down on the couch, and he sat down next to my mom and he answered questions directly to you, which was mind-boggling to me. But it was so clear in that moment that he knew that he had found a lifelong friend and that he was comfortable and knew that you had a kind heart and that you saw him for who he was and that you understood why we cared about him so much. And you have carried that through. As soon as you found out that the Eagles were using autism as their charitable direction, you have jumped in without hesitation and given everyone else in the autism community the same respect and understanding that you've given Tim. And it is something that makes me really proud, but more so just grateful. So thank you. So many people will say your husband's a legend, your husband's amazing, he's such a great athlete, he's done so much for the city. But in recent years, it has been complimented now by people saying they can't believe how much you've done for EAC, and it makes me so proud that with all of your incredible athletic accomplishments that now people in the city of Philadelphia are recognizing what you're doing with EAF. So thank you for your commitment to the cause.
Of course. No, I didn't even know what autism was before I met KYLIE, really. I mean, I knew it was, you know, what it was, but I was not personally affected at all. So Tim was definitely my first interaction really with someone on the spectrum, and Tim's awesome, so it's really easy to connect with him. And ever since then, and then obviously the Eagles picking up and making it a huge initiative on their end with the Autism Challenge and everything. But, you know, a lot of this was because of how dedicated my wife has been and connected she's been with people on the spectrum and being an instructional aide in the Lower Merion School District. And, you know, this has been something near and dear to her. So it was easy for me to want to get involved.
Thank you.
Love you.
I love you too. I think that there is
A couple more people?
a couple more people to see you.
Okay.
Okay, let's get them.
Oh my God.
Yes!
I love you. What's up, big man?
So Kelce's nominated for the Man of the Year award. What does it mean to you two?
Yeah, it's awesome. I think that, you know, ever since I started a different career when I was in Atlanta, he had just started, you know, going into the Eagles. And technically, Jason's definitely my mentor because of his perseverance. You're working through adversity, things that you've had to do through your life to make your dreams come true have also helped me in reinventing myself and becoming more of a success at work. And so I thank you for that because you've just been so, you know, involved in your community, and you've just been, you know, a leader for the team. It makes me very, very proud.
Thanks, Mama.
Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, I think it's a natural extension of the way he's always been. Not the least bit surprising. Certainly well deserved. He throws his heart and soul into these causes. One of my favorite pictures of all time, right there.
You and me both.
I mean, I just absolutely love that. And actually, I'm not surprised in anything that you've accomplished. And I'm not surprised in the work that you've done to give back to the community. I mean, that's just, the whole thing is just so natural for you. And I think the world's a better place.
To me, Kelce is so unique and special because he's as tough as anybody I've been around, but you also care about everybody. And it has to come from your parents.
Yeah, I think so. I like to think so.
He's always been that way. He's always been very empathetic.
He can put himself in other people's shoes.
He can, yeah, he can feel very much for what other people are going through when he sees somebody in distress or in a difficult situation. The world's a better place. Okay, I don't want to start crying here.
No, you're good. Yeah, I think that I do care about a lot of things, probably care too much sometimes. But I feel like that was definitely something that you guys instilled in me because you guys cared deeply about me and everything involved with me. And, you know, I used to think, you brought up like the persistence thing, Mom, and I used to think that quote that Grandpa gave me was like what really put me through. And it wasn't until like recently that I've realized that I really think like you guys just always being there, loving me, and telling me that I could do anything that I wanted to, that really pushed me through. Because at all times, no matter what obstacle was in my way, no matter what was going on in my life, I always felt like I had the warmth of my mother and father to go back to. And it's a pretty secure feeling for anybody to have in the world. So thank you.
It's good.
And I've just been trying to be a warmth and secure person to anybody else, right?